Hey, this is Josh from CollectionDX.com with a review of the Threezero Getter Robo. I have to apologize in advance. I had shot some video for the beginning here and the video got trashed. So I'm using some stills to kind of show a bit before we get into it. The figure is about 16 inches tall and retails for about $330. This is a pre-production sample and it's due out first quarter 2016. The figure is made out of all plastic, ABS, and some PVC for the belt is PVC. And as you can see, it's got a great range of motion. Really stunning, fantastic weathering across the whole figure. Now, the cape that it comes with is a treated fabric that has a ripped cloth and wires for positioning. To go in through some of the articulation that I missed earlier, the head is on a ball joint and also swivels at the neck. The area also features a light-up action on the back of the head. Now also notice that there's no removable face plate. So it's not a future release. It's pretty normal. The shoulders have ratcheting joints pretty much in every direction, forward, back, side to side. And there is also a bicep swivel, which is great. And in addition to that bicep swivel, you get double jointed elbows. And those are all very clicky as well. So you get a pretty decent range of motion out of it, despite its size. You know, sometimes big pieces are sort of clunky. The arm blades here, comes with one size of arm blades. There is a black version that has interchangeable arm blades, but this version just has the one. Hands are on a ball joint attached to the arm with fully articulated fingers. They look pretty nice, but they don't grab the weapon too firmly. And I'll mention that later on, is that I wish it was something to connect it a little better. But overall, really happy with the way they work out. The chest area has several moving parts. As you can see, there's all these individual flaps here, all can be moved around, and it has a decent range of motion. And you can hear the squeakiness, it's pretty tight. Moving down to the hips and legs. And then also you get a little bit of turn that way. Knees, double jointed, but that's about as far as you're gonna get right there. Feet are on ball joints, but you also have this toe joint here, and you have these little flaps on either leg that move. Getter Robo does have two light-up features that require a rather unusual battery to get in the States, called an AG1 battery. The Duracell name is 364, I believe. You can check out the comparison online. It's a hearing aid battery, essentially. It requires 6 of them at $4 a piece. I didn't feel like spending another $25 roughly on batteries to light this up, so you're gonna have to use your imagination. 3 other batteries go in here. This panel is hard to kind of open up, and the battery button to light it up is there. And then again on the back of the head you have a little switch and a little panel. 3 of them go in there, and what those do is lights up the eyes and lights up the little light on the chest. That's pretty much all it does, as far as I know. You know, maybe if I can track down some batteries, I'll do an update. But I mean, I'm not going to spend $25 on a lighter feature. I'm going to use one. The cape is rather great. It's a fabric with some wires to keep it rigid. It smells a little funny. I know it's weird, but it was definitely treated with some kind of chemical or something to make it, give it a certain rigid feel. And you can see that there are cut marks and wear marks throughout the cape. So you can, do things with the cape within reason. It's not going to be totally sideways. But the cape is removable, and all you have to do is pull these 2 plugs out of the back here. And then you get a good look at the back of the figure, which is, again, very nicely detailed. In terms of weaponry, He's got his sort of getter axes. These things are massive, well built, all plastic, but really strong, really nice pieces. But the problem is they're a bit, well, one, I think they're a bit too heavy for the figure, and two, there's no sort of peg system to hold this in a hand accurately, so you're really left relying on the friction of the hand around the piece, which you'll see in a minute isn't great. So you're not going to be able to kind of do this without some really careful posing, because it's just going to sort of slide and flop. I recommend getting those little clear elastic bands and just sort of like wrapping it in place if you want to display them that way, because that's really all it's going to do. They are great, they're just sort of, you know, a bit heavy for the figure, in my opinion. So this version will be available first quarter 2016 for roughly $330 USD. There is also a limited black version which comes with attachable mask, an additional scarf, and exchangeable long and short arm blades. So if you're interested in this bad boy, jump over to threezerostore.com and put in a pre-order for it sometime early 2016, first quarter. It will arrive on your doorstep and it will be worth it. Thanks again to Threezero for letting us take an advanced look at this sample. This is Josh from CollectionDX. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, share it, all that stuff. Spread the word. We love getting more viewers. We really appreciate all your support. So thanks, and talk to you later.